Okay, so imagine this for a second. A digital system that doesn't just, give you tools to find traffic online. Instead, it actually creates it for you and distributes it.
Right, like a constant flow.
Exactly. Potential customers, maybe collaborators, connections, all funnel directly to you inside this system. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, or OES. Probably heard the buzz.
Yeah, especially that huge number they talk about.
That's the one. Over 12.5 million active traffic users. It's a massive claim.
It really is.
So our mission today is basically to unpack that. What does 12.5 million really mean here? Where is it coming from? And, the big question, how does it actually impact you if you're operating the digital world?
And we've got some interesting material to work with, excerpts from an ONPASSIVE conversation featuring the founder, Ash Mufareh, plus analysts, a developer.
And even an affiliate and a founder from within ONPASSIVE. So multiple viewpoints.
Yeah, it should be the
All right, let's dive in. That core claim first. 12.5 million plus unique traffic streams.
And right away, they're very specific. This is described as live, verified, AI-curated traffic.
Right.
Meaning they're explicitly saying it's not bots. That's a big distinction in this space,
Absolutely. Bot can inflate numbers like crazy. So, 12.5 million real users, active users.
That's the claim. Live, verified, AI-curated.
That number itself, 12.5 million. I mean, how significant is that compared to, say, established platforms trying to grow?
Oh, it's huge. Many top-tier platforms would, frankly, kill for that kind of verified active user base, especially if it's growing organically.
So it puts ONPASSIVE in a different kind of league, doesn't it?
It potentially does, and their whole philosophy seems different. Ash Mufareh apparently talks about not chasing traffic, but generating it from within the ecosystem itself. He calls it the oxygen of the system.
Oxygen, implying it's essential, self-sustaining.
That seems to be the idea. Like, the activity inside ONPASSIVE creates more activity, more traffic.
Yeah.
It feeds itself rather than relying purely on external ads.
Interesting model. Okay, so how did they get to 12.5 million? Was there a sudden explosion or?
Well, the material suggests it was more of an organic build, starting from the beginning. They talk about building trust, global marketing, founder engagement. These founders seem key, like early adopters who are really invested.
Right, and AI systems playing a role from the start too.
Exactly. But there was definitely an acceleration point. The sources point to around 2021,
Okay.
when specific ONPASSIVE tools started getting real traction. Fatma, the affiliate in the script, she mentions things really taking off with tools like OTrim.
OTrim, that's the link shortener.
Yeah, the advanced one. And OMail, their secure email. And ONET, the social network platform.
So usage of the tools themselves started driving referrals and growth.
It seems so. Plus, the traffic analyst mentions a mix of other things: YouTube campaigns, AI-driven SEO, email automation, and importantly, word of mouth from those passionate founders and users. That seems to be a big factor.
Okay, so a multi-pronged approach, but with significant internal momentum.
That's the picture painted, yes.
So let's get practical. If you're a user or one of these founders inside OES, what does this 12.5 million traffic figure actually do for you?
Well, the way it's framed, it's like a gold mine, potentially.
Gold might have.
Potential customers, subscribers, maybe team members if you're building something, all within that closed ecosystem.
And we have examples of this, like real users seeing benefits.
Yeah, the source material gives a couple. Mark, the ONPASSIVE founder, he apparently talked about leads just dripping in from previews of OConnect.
OConnect, that's the webinar platform.
Video conferencing, webinars, yeah. So just from previews, he's seeing leads.
Without him actively pushing it externally.
That seems to be the implication in that specific example. And then Fatima, the affiliate, her story was about ONET, the social platform. She apparently went from maybe 200 followers to over 30,000 on her monthly reach.
Wow, okay. And how?
Attributed directly to the internal reach tools within ONET. So the system itself amplifying her presence.
Okay, so volume matters. But you mentioned AI curated earlier, and Ash Mufareh talks about intelligent traffic. What's the intelligent part?
Right, that's crucial. It's not just throwing millions of people around randomly. The AI is key. Its main job, basically, is to watch how people behave inside the OES. What do they click on? How long do they engage with certain tools or content? What are their preferences?
Okay, so it's learning user behavior.
Constantly. And then the intelligent part is it uses that understanding to redirect similar users to relevant stuff.
So if I'm interested in, say, e-learning tools.
Exactly. If someone else in OES has an e-learning product or service, the AI might identify you as a good match and subtly push that product your way or connect you with communities interested in that.
So it's trying to predict relevance.
Precisely. It's aiming for quality connections, not just quantity.
That sounds potentially very powerful. Can you give us a sense of the speed or precision? Like, what does that feel like for someone using the system?
Well, imagine launching something new inside OES. A product, a service, maybe even just a piece of content.
Okay. Instead of the usual grind, SEO, external ads, social media campaigns, the idea here is the system's AI could connect your launch to thousands of interested users, potentially within minutes.
Interested being the key word there.
Absolutely. That's why they call it predictive traffic. It's not just raw numbers, it's numbers that the AI predicts are much more likely to actually engage or convert because their past behavior indicates interest.
That shifts the focus from user acquisition to user matching, almost.
Sort of, yeah. Leveraging the existing internal user base intelligently.
But how does this traffic get distributed? If there are millions of users and potentially thousands of founders or businesses, how do they ensure everyone gets a piece of the pie? Does it just go to the most popular people?
That's a really important question, and they seem to have a specific mechanism for it. They call them intelligent rotator systems.
Rotator systems, like a round-robin sort of thing. Kind of, but intelligent. The description suggests they're designed to make sure every founder gets a share of the traffic flow, even those who maybe aren't super active marketers themselves.
So it tries to level the playing field a bit, avoid the rich get richer scenario.
That seems to be the goal. To eliminate what they call the grind model, where you constantly have to hustle and often pay just to be seen, this system aims to handle some of that distribution automatically.
Do we have examples of that working? The auto distribution?
Yes, actually. Mark, the founder we mentioned earlier, he specifically noted seeing leads assigned to his affiliate panel automatically, without him paying for ads. He mentioned ONPASSIVE handled the advertising side.
Okay, so the system itself was driving leads to him.
That's what he reported. And Fatima, the affiliate, she mentioned getting messages through OMail about webinars relevant to her interests. Webinars she hadn't actually directly promoted herself.
Implying the system identified her interest and pushed the info.
Right. It suggests the OES was actively distributing relevant content and opportunities based on user profiles, not just waiting for users to find things.
Okay, 12.5 million now.
Yeah.
You mentioned projections. Where do they see this going?
Well, the phrase used in the material is that the system is just warming up.
Warming up with 12.5 million users.
Yeah. The expectation mentioned is hitting 50 million active traffic flows by the end of the year.
50 million. Wow.
And they apparently consider that a conservative estimate.
That kind of scale has massive global implications, doesn't it?
Absolutely. They specifically talk about global reach, mentioning regions like Africa, Asia, Latin America as becoming traffic leaders within OES. This could potentially shift some power dynamics in the tech world, fostering digital economies in places maybe underserved by traditional Silicon Valley platforms.
And just to be clear, when we say traffic, it's not just individual people clicking around.
No, that's a good point to reiterate. The sources indicated includes businesses, even governments, educational institutions.
So organizations looking for AI tools and automation solutions provided within the OES.
Precisely. It broadens the scope considerably beyond just B2C interactions. It's B2B, B2G, etc., all potentially happening within this ecosystem.
It's a bold vision. These claims about AI-driven traffic, auto distribution, they sound almost too good to be true sometimes. Do we have any more really immediate, tangible results people have seen?
There are a couple more specific examples cited. Mark, again, reported seeing 17 organic signups hit his affiliate panel one morning.
Organic meaning?
Meaning not from his direct promotion, attributed to the system's traffic. And these were from Nigeria and Canada, showing that global reach in action.
Okay, 17 signups overnight, basically.
In a morning, yeah. And Fatima with her ebook.
Right, what happened there?
She apparently put it on the Odesk marketplace. That's their internal platform for digital products and services. It got 2,000 downloads in just 3 days.
2,000 with no external ads.
According to the source, yes. No external advertising push from her. It was attributed purely to the visibility and traffic within the OES marketplace.
That really does highlight the potential power of having such a large, engaged user base already built in, doesn't it? if the system can effectively connect creators with interested users.
Exactly. It suggests the 12.5 million plus number isn't just vanity. It's an active base that can drive real results for people within the system.
So wrapping this up, thinking about everything we've discussed, what's the final thought for you, our listener? It really makes you consider what it means to be part of a digital ecosystem that isn't just passive, isn't just a set of tools you use in isolation.
Right. One that actively works to generate and share the most valuable online commodity traffic attention among its participants.
It kind of flips the script, doesn't it? From constantly chasing visibility to potentially having it curated and directed to you.
It's a different way of thinking about online reach and engagement, definitely. More cooperative, perhaps.
So, the question to ponder is, what possibilities could a system like that, if it truly delivers on these promises, unlock for your own digital projects, your business, your ideas, when the platform itself is designed to help you grow?
It's all you, brother.
I appreciate you. I appreciate the professionalism here. The groom, Charles Osang here. Oh, that's another one. And yeah, of course, DeGarmo has many issues, not just one. All right. I hope you're doing good. I apologize. I wanted to come sooner, but the reason is because I was taking time to get some more details, and I was actually in the system. We're logging in, delivered before the time. So last time we talked about a possibility of us having a link, and we're able to log in the system and go live. That has been achieved. I have a copy open on my machine here, and it is better than I thought. So a couple of things are way better today than before. Let me update you. The first thing, and I want to say the overall betterment, and then we're going to say talk about the mechanical betterment. So overall, today, not only we're on the right track, we're in a much better position strategically than we were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months ago. Today, we are in the perfect position that I wanted to be years ago. And that position is to have the right talent to help us reach our goal sooner, effectively, more efficient, and in the safest possible way. That was the dilemma previously. As of now, the best part is we have the talent, and I want to focus and underline the word talent better than experience. Somebody could have 30 years experience of just flipping tacos or burger, whatever, right? Doesn't impress me. You're doing the same thing. You're uncreative. You're not creative for 30 years. You should have reached a new level in the taco industry. But to have the right caliber, the character, the honesty, the integrity, the talent, creativity, that is a rare combination. people that get it quickly, seamless progress, right on time. In fact, a couple of occasions before time, ahead of time. That's how I get this level of confidence. And this is why I'm really looking forward to what's coming, the future, and share that with you. So the level of talent that we have is something really better than my dream, really. So I really want you to rest assured we've got the talent to take us where we want to go much faster than we thought before. Now things are making sense, all right? So the other thing is not only the overall position, we're in a perfect spot today than the last year or so. Not only that, but also because we have this new setup, we're confident that we're able to go to a higher ground than we previously thought we could achieve in ONPASSIVE. That gives us the motivation, it gives us the excitement that yes, now whatever we throw on at the table, then we're able to make it happen seamlessly. So it's really like a dream come true. That's the bottom line. In conclusion, not just failure is not an option. I can tell you, we got it. We absolutely got it. And that's it. There's no mystery. There's not a question like, are we able to recover, to give back the data, this, that, okay. That's done. As of today, I can confirm with you, we have recovered the business. We're not going away, we're coming back. But not just back. All right? We're coming much stronger with the right people, with the right caliber, with the right integrity, with the right talent again. So all in all, we're, I think, better direction, better position, and aiming to enormous success that lies ahead. Now, I'm saying this not because of what I heard or the promise, which previously I got ahead of myself, okay? It's a confession. Based on what I heard, I take it as like people mean what they say. Apparently not all the time. So what happened is, now I'm seeing it. And in fact, the conversation previous to this, right ahead of this, it was, do you realize the effort that was done with the minimal resources and the time? We were just like really exchanging how speechless we are. It's like hard to believe. But that gave us like seeing the screen, seeing the accomplishment, the quality, the seamless aspect of it. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Okay, so what's next? That's what matters, right? As of tomorrow. So what I told you last week, it's all done, right on time. What I told you the previous weeks, I will address it now, or maybe a couple of weeks ago. So is it a matter that we are coming back? You're going to have the login to go to check your account live again? 100%. Just a matter of days. Okay? So which scenario? I said, the scenario that is right around the corner. Okay? So this is not something I'm told. This is something I'm seeing. I'm sure you understand there has been a change in my method, to communicate with you. I'm not going to open my mouth until I see the facts. Not going to do it again. So that's what happened. So what I told you about the different scenarios, those are done. So it doesn't matter. It's not 3 months. It's not, questionable a matter of like, are we able to recover everything or no? No, it's absolutely in hand. We got it. That's not a question anymore. Not a question which scenario. The scenario now, just, the coming days. Okay? Don't take that, because tomorrow, this is what's next. Tomorrow, we're going to have this X time estimated. I might not necessarily share it with you for obvious reasons. We want to get closer to the accomplishment point, to the finish line, so that we can be more accurate. All right? Or we could decide to give you a range. That's A, timeline. B, which is more important, is DeGarmo okay? Joking aside now, is he okay? He's just having...
Shorty.
Shorty.
JJ's
Okay.
having issues.
Oh, God. Okay. I hope everything will be okay. So we'll see if we can connect with him. Now,
As she is on here, I'm sure he's listening.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to connect with him because of B. We're gonna have to see the time that we go to the next phase of ONPASSIVE. That's another formula we are figuring out. I hope things will be fine, brother. Don't worry, okay? We're with you. Can send you an army. But we're going to decide how long, or based on how long would it take us to go to the next phase of ONPASSIVE. If you're paying attention, you know what that means, okay? If it's manageable, and then I will kind of explain to you what the next phase of ONPASSIVE. For the first time today, I will share with you. If it's a reasonable time frame, then we're not going to do much in ONPASSIVE as is. Take it as a view period, as a bridge, a funnel to go to the next phase, but internally and professionally and formally, okay? Because we have to communicate through the back office and your subscription, whether it's free, paid, unpaid, doesn't matter. Founder, affiliate, customer. So if that time, again, reasonable, acceptable, we'll assess that. Then we move, we start working on giving you more details about the next phase and timelines and all of that, right? So you can expect it. It's really a new chapter, all right? A better chapter. The best chapter, if you wish. Now, when we figure out tomorrow if it's going to be, say, more than a couple of months, all right? Which is okay. Then we can discuss a final trial with ONPASSIVE as is. All right, like a wrap up. So we basically have those two scenarios. So we are going to know more and all those details tomorrow. And if we feel it's reasonable the next time we meet, we can talk to you about the timeline and which scenario we're going to go for. And expect within that time frame, you would be able to at least go to the login point. All right, then we will communicate through the back office. So what's required from you at this point? A couple of things. Mainly, rest assured that we are not going away. We're coming back, and we're making a historical comeback. And things are going to be more visible to you, so you're going to see it. We're not going to talk about it, right? And then I like your input to share the buzz and to share the excitement and to express how good is what we have. I already know that. Done. But I want you to see it with your own. It's literally, it's going to make you speechless. So rest assured. And second thing is, please, if you believe in this concept and this journey, stick around, stay close. The coming days are crucial as we transition to a new height. Okay? So if you care about this, stay close, okay? And make sure you pay attention to every update, every chance we get to meet. Third thing is potentially next week or within the next days, okay? Not like, I don't want to say month, but let's say less than half a month, all right? Within the next days, let's say by the first week of October, okay? Yes. It is reasonable to expect some critical updates about the current situation of ONPASSIVE. And the last thing I want to mention right now is to give you a little bit of clarification about the next phase of ONPASSIVE. What do we mean the next phase of ONPASSIVE? So the evolution started as the following. Number one, we had an Excel sheet. That's where we were preparing the business. So when we have a business, basically a website or a back office, we feed it there. All right, manual. Then our business grew faster than we thought, much bigger than we thought. So we created Go Founders. That was December 2018. And that was not in the benefits or the promises of Go Founders now, Go Founders previously. It was not one of the requirements. We just decided to make it happen because we decided to go to a higher level of the products, do it all in one platform. So it's going to take longer, and we're going to do it all in-house. Because of that, and there's a high demand on the founder's position, we did not want to shut down that ability and not to be consumed energy-wise and efforts and time just by catering to the founders and the volume that's coming in at records we've never seen before, truly, in any company. And the globality of what we had is really the definition of a global business. We touched every corner of the planet, literally. So then we wanted to automate the process so people would have a link. We don't need to be involved in the transaction of somebody joining or offering them. We had videos, pages to share, and people would just come and register. And then we had webinars regularly, all of that, presenting the business, while we were building, staffing, opening offices, licensing, all of that. So now we decided to do it in-house. And then, as you know, we